Well, technology-enabled care has been a big strategic driver within East Ayrshire, in particular within the last 2 or 3 years. We've been quite lucky that we've had the established smart supports team to work on anything related to technology-enabled care, and we'd already been seeing a kind of big increase in the number of people using technology to support themselves within their homes and communities. It's embedded within the East Ayrshire Partnership's strategic plan, and professionals and staff had really been encouraged to be using the TEC equipment. But one of the barriers we kept coming up against was not just the need for training within staff and professionals, but also the kind of lack of awareness about tech within the general public. If you'd spoken to an elderly relative, a member of your family, or even just people in the street, they generally didn't really know that a lot of this stuff existed, and we've seen the technology-enabled care programme as a way we could try to tackle that issue. Well, WG13 is a new social enterprise within Kilmarnock Town Centre. It consists of a community cafe and restaurant in the bottom floor, event space that can be booked out for training conferences in the middle floor, and the top floor where we are is the digital room. The digital room is where we've got a virtual home environment where we can showcase some of the different smart supports and telecare equipment that we use to support people in their own homes and communities. And there's also drop-in sessions run by ourselves and by the East Ayrshire Council of Voluntary Agencies for older people or people in the community to come in and learn to use different online services like Facebook, Twitter and even Google+. Since WG13's been around, and I think the digital room's been open since about October 2015, we've already seen almost 200 people to give them a kind of run through the technology-enabled care equipment. Within our team internally, we've seen that that's led to an increased number of referrals from staff and professionals, an increased number of people self-referring and choosing to use smart supports, and also an increased number of people using our online services such as My East Ayrshire and the Living It Up platform. Well, it's been great to see the choice and control that WG13's helped people to achieve. Since visiting the digital room, we've seen a lot of people self-refer and choose to be using a lot of the smart supports equipment. For example, choosing to use the medication dispenser to remind themselves to take their pills, or choosing to use the online smart care tools. It's really just quite inspiring to see people using the technology creatively to meet their outcomes.
Well, independent living is a big part of the East Ayrshire Health and Social Care Partnership's strategic plan. And technology-enabled care is a big way that we can help drive that forwards. And having some of these supports in place can help people live safely and comfortably in their own homes, rather than kind of old age or disability kind of taking that independence or control over their own lives away from them. Within East Ayrshire, we're already seeing 98% of over 65s living in their own homes, and we're hoping to kind of see this number increase as part of having the digital room here and letting people know what supports are available, letting them kind of take control as well. Well, we encourage anybody to come down to the hub here and have a wee chat with us, kind of find out more about what supports are available. We have kind of drop-in sessions for kind of members of the public, and we've also been offering staff training, and we've had kind of colleagues from the council, NHS, the third sector coming in to kind of find out more. We hope it would continue to help us support people like in needs within East Ayrshire and kind of get the best out of their supports. We would also kind of hope that it helps us to encourage people to think differently about the kind of supports they would get